Hello and welcome to Vision Denial. My name is Sam and this is Road to MSI 2013 and Meet the Teams. If you're new here, I've watched every single playoff game of every region participating in MSI. Asterisk, I did not watch Winter Split of LEC. It would be ridiculous from reasons I mentioned previously. And topically enough today, or more specifically in this video, we are talking about Mad Lions, the last team, just a sandwich that the LEC has a first and last team to qualify for MSI. Altogether, we have the Mad Lads and Mad Lions who had a crazy run off the lower bracket in spring's playoff. So, I'm going to talk about a lot of stats or where they are relatively to other teams. I will have linked down below the document in which I have all of my stats. If you have any other further questions, I will be glad to answer them below. Without further ado, let's head off and meet Mad Lions. Let's meet the coaches and style of Mad Lions. We've got ourselves Mac, the head coach, best known for his time as a coach on Splice from Season 8 before joining Mad Lions in Season 10 with plenty of success. As well as Pad, just underneath. Having been part of various coaching staffs since Season 7 in the European circuit, he joined Mad Lions in Season 11 and currently sits as a strategic coach. Rolling down some of the stats for Mad Lions: 4th in game duration, 9th in gold per minute, 11th in gold difference at 15, 10th in win rate well ahead at 15, 7th in first turret, 7th in damage per minute, 10th in first blood, 6th in kills per game, last in deaths per game. They die quite a lot. 4th in place, 12th in Drakes, 9th in Heralds, and 12th in Barons. You take a look at those stats and you say, oh, what does that mean? Well, they're a middle-of-the-road team in terms of laning phase and getting turrets, not much more from that, and that they don't tend to get early game leads more than that, as well as a rather lackluster set of neutral objectives with very scrappy fighting overall. Just really keep attention to that. Let's meet the top laner to Mad Lions, Chasey. Having been a substitute in the Challenger scene since Season 9, Chasey makes his debut with Mad Lions in Season 13. Amongst the other top laners, he's 10th in KDA, really scrappy, 7th in CS per minute, 6th in gold per minute, 3rd in damage per minute, 3rd in kill participation, 3rd in kill share, 2nd in gold share, and ties about 9th in champion pool. Chasey stands up there as a top laner to watch, not only as a side lane threat, but as a team fighting monster. He will make waves, but he's also very aggressive and a little bit overzealous at moments. This is something that will cause some problems against many matchups from strong top laners, but is a huge crutch and momentum builder for Mad Lions in some clutch moments. Let's meet the jungler of Mad Lions, Elioya. Elioya made his debut in Season 11 with Mad Lions and has had a lot of success under this banner. Amongst other junglers, he's 7th in KDA, 11th in CS per minute, 9th in gold per minute, 9th in damage per minute, 3rd in kill participation, 12th in kill share, 8th in gold share, and ties last for champion pool. Playing primarily skirmish and gank heavy junglers, his influence is usually felt around the map, but he still falls below average amongst his peers in many aspects. Couple that with his very limited champion pool, and we have a jungler that may struggle to hold the same kind of influence that others of similar caliber or higher could accomplish, even with the meta changes towards the jungle pool. Keep an eye on that. Let's meet the mid laner of Mad Lions, Nifsky. This mid laner made his debut in NA of all places, actually, with Team Envious in Season 7 before jumping back and forth between NA and EU with Splice, Cloud9, Fnatic, only joining Mad Lions midway through Season 12. Amongst other mid laners, he's 12th in KDA, 9th in CS per minute, 8th in gold per minute, 8th in damage per minute, 5th in kill participation, 5th in kill share, 5th in gold share. He's standing pretty above average, and 2nd in champion pool. Niski is an incredibly versatile and active player who, amongst his peers, falls just a little under average while still being a large influence for his team. I can't expect Niski to adapt to the tournament very well, but I do worry that his aggression will get the best of him, and the influence he shows will regularly fizzle across this tournament. Let's meet the bot laner of Mad Lions, Carzzy. From Season 6 to 9, he played as a part of the European circuit before joining Mad Lions in Season 10, leaving for Season 12 for Vitality, and then returning to this roster in Season 13. Amongst other bot laners, he's last in KDA, 11th in CS per minute, 11th in gold limit, 5th in damage per minute, 12th in kill participation, 7th in kill share, 9th in gold share, and ties 7th in champion pool. For his impressive damage numbers, while being under average in gold, he has some of the more reckless habits amongst his contemporaries. Carzzy is a player to watch out for, definitely, especially in the events where he overperforms, because he does regularly, but just no expectations should be placed for him to top the charts every game, or even to outperform some of the other top bot laners. Finally, let's meet the support player for Mad Lions, Hylissang. Famously of Unicorns of Love in Season 4, then Fnatic from Season 8, and then now joining Mad Lions in Season 13 with the same kind of wild energy he loves to bring with every single team. Amongst his supports, he is awful. Amongst the other supports, he's last in KDA, last in kill participation, 12th in kill share, last in gold share, nearly last in vision control, and last in vision denial. I have been pretty vocal, at least in my personal spaces, as a Hylissang hater, and the more I look at his play and his stats, the more that continues, really. He's so underwhelming compared to literally any other support player, and this also is reflected in the vision, which is so below the standard of any other team. It's kind of baffling. His wild card factor helps, but I really wouldn't count on it. My thoughts on Mad Lions. Just like their brethren G2, just all in all, Mad is a solid coordinated team with a chip off the old block. They pulled through a literal miracle run to get here. And so it is important to account for pre- and post-playoff Mad Lions. The neutral team fighting and star power from Chassis for sideline pressure gives them a lot of wiggle room, but I wouldn't be surprised if they struggle to get past round 1 of the best of 5 portion of MSI, if not even even if they could get past to round 2. I cannot imagine it. But those are my thoughts, at least. What do you think? Do you think Mad Lions is worth more hype than what I'm giving them? Do you see their particular quirks and little wild random play as probably something that is going to really excite and shake up the meta? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. And again, I've left all of the stats that I go through in the link down below. And thank you again for watching. With that, I will see you next time at MSI. Bye. Thank you again for watching. Greatly appreciated. These kinds of videos take quite a bit of time. If you're interested, we've got over here more videos about the other teams that have qualified for MSI. And if you're curious about the process in which I watched every single playoff, here's a playlist of the road itself to MSI. If you have any particular thoughts, comments, or predictions, I'd love to hear those things down below. And if you care to, right below over here, this little button, you can click on it and subscribe. Thank you.